西沙湾的列车即将到达，请先让。
ชื้นมันคืนตัวมันก็พองตัวไง
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be nervous. You stop like that.
I don't think you can.
Like this.
Zoom in out.
Because you have to go up on the mountains. Maybe it's not. Yeah, because you have to go up. Take a beginning actually.
結婚後嘛，係上次佢去旅行俾我講。
Yeah, that's good.
Lúc nào là
Dia mà tình
The other one. No, the other one was good.
Orang orang lắm kia mà dia mà
이제
Maybe you have to go higher to imagine the secret.
I would not do it with you.
我知好似個球場咁樣綠色嘅嗰度，係咩？嗰度係啊，但係嗰度零舍舍又行過去邊條路啊？
Sit next to you.
Oh, that's a nice picture. Thank you.
Yeah, let's take a picture.
Yeah, this one is not nice. I want to see this.
埋飛機啊！
For the wind coming through. They're flying out again. They're just.
Oh yeah, another scary.
Nếu như
I'm trying to pretend like if they were. I feel pretty safe.
You cannot pretend because you don't see through it. Seeing is totally different thing.
Now if the floor was open.
It is.
No, I mean like
The floor doesn't be
dancing.
open.
Like
No.
then I'd be
Oh no, they're not just dangling. No, it's crazy. Oh, they're packed. Take pictures of this.
條路徑啊，即係其實佢自家落徑嘅，即係一個景點，跟住就望晒。
Oh, I have
我
mountain.
冇行過呢邊。
係啊，
Interesting to see what kind of feeling I'm gonna get.
the good of the good.
係咪嗰度？
No, I actually need a map. Look at people walking.
落去啊，可以上噶嘛，
Yes.
可以上到個極上
I
山
want to
頂
take a
咯。
picture.
Yeah, I think this doesn't open normal. Yeah, it's just a hiking trail.
跟住你仲可以揀嘢人，趁住而家仲得啊！你遲啲真係
Wow.
想
Or you
去
just
行
walk
咯
up。this whole thing.
喺嗰度做分咯。
Yeah,
That was very
I
tense.
took my boards and I left.
Yeah. Oh
佢上咗嚟呢個頂仲要再錢喎。
係啊，所以未試
அதுவுமே இங்க போய் நின்றுடுது நம்ம இங்கேருந்து அங்க வரைக்கும் நடக்கணும்
嚟都嚟啦。
人工島咯，人工島嗰個
係啊咩？
講走落去㗎嘛，因為嗰次我個細佬揸車，呢個大咗我哋。
Okay, turn around.
First two.
Hang on, wait till this one.
เรียบเข้า Okay, that's 3.
Nhìn hay rồi, cho一本啦。
ใช่ไปอะไรเหมือนที่เขาออกข่าวเลยแต่นี่ก็ตุยไม่ตุย笑一笑，我嚟查先得啦，唔知唔嘅啫。咁斯文嘅人，就攞翻嗰啲話你呢？啊？我先走。动不了了。去了。 他又直过了。对，这是从这儿出来的，那就只能在这里。啊。
先定它，先定了。
小黄贴牌把肚就搞。你路边的外地人，从侪要去做生意。
我可想到了，就是那个我看到了。
地方一低了，对伐？我手来了，伊当我去了，我不要去了，我不可能搿辰光再去了，勿正常没有去。因为太晚了，一歇歇，下去办出境。
ठीक है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वांदो नहीं कह మనం अपनी वेबसाइट में बदलाएं शेड खोली जो है जरा बाजू में અને
근데 학교에서 가고 그렇게 단체가 가는데 아이디까지 요구를. 我十六蚊一件都咪幾好幾套啊！見下熱唔熱？
大饼奶对。 在哪的店里了？ इकडे इन्फो डेस्कला विचार ना.
Please do not lean on the platform barriers.
여기 물이 있어. 엄청 가파르네.
谢谢乘坐山顶缆车，这里是中环总站，再见。Thank you for taking the
7